So yep, welcome everyone. Welcome to this Wednesday's morning session where we're going to have a very quick look at the markets, a few of the charts, the usual stuff. But before we do that, as always, guys, let's quickly have a read through our risk disclaimer. So the content we produce does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation, should not be considered as such, and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. As always, I'll give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. Okay, guys, so just a quick apologies, guys, yesterday for the loss of video and sound kind of at the end of the trader's tea time. So, yep, like I said, please bear with me, guys. Running these videos not from my usual location. Unfortunately, due to coronavirus, we have to take these measures right now, so maybe the quality of the video might suffer a little bit, so I do apologize for that in advance. If I'll see that it's not really working well, then I'll revert to not the live sessions but pre-recorded ones, and yep, but that, like I said, that we'll see how that goes. For now, this week I'm gonna continue trying to do these live, but if not, it's not gonna be working out, guys, then like I said, I'll switch to the recorded videos, and I'll upload those somewhere around the same time as the when the live video should start. So yep, guys, like I said, I do apologize for this inconvenience, but I'm trying to kind of do whatever I can here to kind of smooth this one out. So before we jump into the charts, guys, as always, quick mentioning of our JFD YouTube channel, to which you can always subscribe to in order not to miss any of our upcoming videos, and of course our JFD Bank website, and specifically our JFD research page, which we also update on a daily basis. So yeah, feel free to visit us here on jfdbank.com and click on the research tab right there on the top. Now, jumping into the charts here, the first one I want to pick up here is Nikkei 225. And now the Nikkei here did, I wouldn't say did, but continued to rally, continued to travel higher, and in a way we're slowly getting closer to that level that I kept talking about, this 29,519 level, which is the lowest point of May of 1990, guys. So let me just jump into a monthly chart on this one very quickly. So yep, basically that's the level that I'm talking about here, and that's the lowest point of May of 1990. So initially, for now, I'm targeting that area. So let's see how this is going to play out. Now, jumping into the German DAX, just a quick update on where it ended yesterday. So the index once again remained above this 13,907 zone. So of course that still on the kind of keeps the index on the positive side. You can see that the cash index today is trading just slightly above this 13,907 zone, not far from where it closed yesterday. So I'm going to continue monitoring this this level here, and if we get a drop below this, then yep, I'll aim for the I'm going to aim for the downside again here. I'm going to aim for this 13,795 zone. But if that gets cleared, then my next target is the 21-day EMA, and then I'll take it from there, guys. For now, like I said, I'm very careful here because with the upside, even with that one, with that scenario, I would need to wait for a push above the 14,131 zone first. Now jumping into DXY. So the dollar index drifted lower yesterday. It ended up pushing back below this 21-day EMA, and of course this is not really a good sign here for the US dollar here, for the US dollar index. So in a way, for now everything's kind of leaning a little bit more towards the downside. So it is basically, if the index remains below this 21-day EMA, then yep, I'm gonna aim for this. Well, I'm not gonna aim for this level anymore. Actually, let me just get rid of it from this chart. What I'm gonna aim here for is this lowest point of the current lowest point of January, near the 89.23 zone, roughly around here. In terms of the upside, if you want to look at some higher levels, well, wait for a push above the 90.60 level right here, and then yes, we could consider maybe some higher levels, but only up until this downside line here, drawn from the high of the 23rd of March. Now jumping into gold, gold here is doing everything according to the plan. I talked about gold on Monday, and basically with gold, what I was saying, that in a way for now, given that we had a nice rebound here from this 1819 level, I'm considering a potential kind of correction, which is happening right now. Now looking at this picture, I mean, I'm gonna be very careful near these two EMAs, the 21-day and the 100-day EMA, because if these provide good resistance, yep, we could see a reversal back down earlier. We might not even travel towards this downside line, but if this, but of course we overshoot these two EMAs, then yes, we will aim for this downside line, and if it holds again, if it provides resistance, then another slide could be possible. So be wary of that. In terms of the upside here, if you want to look at some higher levels, then wait for a push above the 1907 territory around here, and then yep, aim for some upside. Now jumping into Litecoin. Litecoin, I haven't looked at Litecoin for quite a while, but to be honest, it's quite a similar picture as with the rest of the cryptos. First of all, we can draw this upside line here, taken from the low of the 20th of October. You can see that the price is, well, or should I say the rate, actually, the rate is well above this upside line. So in a way, if it wants to go lower here, it still can. We could still class this move as part of a larger correction. So yep, again guys, for now, be very careful. Be very cautious with this one, and yep, keep your eyes on some of these key support areas. So one of which to consider, it could be this 124.30 level marked by the high of the 19th of December. A nice good drop below this could, yep, open the door towards the low of the January 11th here, near the 112.75, or even below that. So again, if you're looking for some downside, guys, wait for a drop below this 124.30 level first. In terms of the upside, if you're looking for some higher levels, well, probably I'll consider the upside scenario if we get a push above the 149.55 level right here. Jumping into a few pairs very quickly, AUD CAD. Haven't looked at this one for quite a while, to be honest, but it's quite interesting because on one hand we do have a some positivity here. We can see that the pair continues to rally. The Australian dollar is on the stronger side. However, looking at this picture, to be honest, I mean, I would like to see a push above last week's high first before let's say aiming for some higher levels, and that level is roughly around the 0.99 territory. So a nice good push above the 0.99 could open the door towards higher levels, but at the moment, I'm very careful, because also you can see that our oscillators, for example, are kind of topping here, so that's why I'm going to be very careful. However, I cannot really talk about the downside yet as well, because until we see a drop below this little hurdle, the 0.9814 level, a nice good drop below this, yep, could open the door towards a bit of a larger correction to the downside. So bear with me, bear with this one, guys. It could be quite interesting, but a violation of one of these levels is needed first. Aud Jpy, quick update on this one. To be honest, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but it got a hold up near this downside line. Just wanted to kind of run this by you guys because I've covered this one in the kind of in the beginning of this week. So basically, this downside line continued to provide resistance. This one's drawn from the high of the 24th of March. Yeah, for now, we'll be very careful because yes, it drifted lower. It tested the 21-day EMA, which in fact provided good support. So if it drifts further below this 21-day again, or should I say again below this 21-day EMA, then yes, I'll aim for some lower areas. But at the moment, well, it's going to be a little bit of a tricky one. So be very careful. And with the upside as well, I cannot really talk about the upside until we get at least I'm not going to say a violation, but a break and a daily candle staying above this downside line. Previously, I know I talked about this 104.76, but the further we go to the right here, then maybe I'll actually readjust my potential upside scenario here from somewhere around here, guys. So, and let me just grab this one. So this is the current highest point of this week near the 104.40 level. Now jumping into GBP USD. Now talk about a beautiful rally yesterday. I mean, it reversed sharply from this 21-day EMA. So of course now we are at a very interesting spot. First of all, we are near this current highest point of January, near the 1.3704. The big question here is, can this barrier continue to provide resistance? Well, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. This 1.3704 is the one to watch, especially for today. Don't get me wrong, if we look at the 4-hour chart, we can see that the pair is quite overstretched to the upside. However, well, I mean, looking at this right now, it is a bit of a tricky situation here, guys. So let's see how all this is going to play out, but don't rush into anything yet. Probably if you've missed the rally, probably wait, guys, and let's see how this pair is going to perform near this 1.3704 level. If you're looking for some downside, well, what you could do here is maybe for today, keep your eyes on the current low of today, which is roughly around the 1.3661 zone, roughly around here, guys. A nice good drop below this area may open the door towards some lower areas, but don't forget that this could be just a temporary drop. So for me right now, let's say for the daily chart, I would like to see maybe a move at least back below this 1.3636 territory right here, and then maybe I could start looking at slightly lower areas, but still, don't get me wrong, we would still be above the 21-day EMA. So yep, that would be a bit of a tricky one as well. So be very careful on that one, guys. For now, like I said, it is very interesting here because we are getting close to this current highest point of January near the 1.37 level. Euro GBP. So Euro GBP, yesterday I talked about this one, and basically what I was saying that in a way, if it stay below this 0.8933 territory, then yep, further declines are possible. So as you can see, we got that, and then now I'm gonna be aiming for this 0.8866 level. So that's gonna be my next target, especially if the rate continues to trade below the 0.8933. If it travels back up here, I'm gonna take a bit of a neutral stand because for me to consider maybe the upside on Euro GBP, well, I would need to see maybe a push somewhere above this little hurdle right here, the 0.8983 level, and at the same time the rate would be placed back above the 200-day EMA, and maybe more buyers could see this as a good opportunity to step in. So yep, be very careful on that one. And finally, EURUSD, guys. So EURUSD is pushing higher, pushing back up, pushing back above the 21-day EMA. So yep, let's see how this is going to play out. But for now, it's I'm leaning a little bit more towards the upside here, especially if the if the rate continues to balance above the 21-day EMA here. So as you can see, this brief kind of visit below this 21-day EMA, it didn't really kind of work well with the sellers. They kind of abandoned the field, and the bulls stepped in and drove this one back above this 1.2210 zone. So if it stays above this area, continues to trade above this area, then my next target is the highest point of January, the current highest point of January, near the 1.2349 level. So let's keep an eye on that one, guys. So guys, I hope you found it useful, and I do apologize if this video is kind of is struggling with a bit of kind of quality, I would say, in terms of the video quality and the sound quality. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to do my best, guys, to improve that, and hopefully it can be better. But guys, yeah, thank you very much for joining in. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your time, your patience. Then yes, so thank you very much, guys, for that. So yep, have a wonderful trading day. Stay safe, guys, and we'll pick up on some of these instruments later on in my traders tea time, 14:15 GMT. Thank you very much, and bye bye.